From Columbus, Ohio, this is the Get Business Credit YouTube channel with your host, Josh Van Horn. Subscribe now and hit the bell notification right now to stay up to date as soon as we release new business credit gems. Take it over, Josh.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Josh with the Get Business Credit YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the third video of the Divvy Business Corporate Card. So it's expense management platform. I'm sure if you're already a subscriber or you're into building business credit, you've already heard of this company. It's a fintech company called Divvy. So this video, I have a lot of new data points for 2021. We are a strategic partner with Divvy. So yesterday I was able to get some new updated data points on how to get approved with Divvy and how to get a credit line with Divvy for your business. So they offer credit limits up to $500,000. So it's one of the few out there that you can get for your business. So this video, I'm going to try not to have it be too long, but make sure you watch through the whole video because I'm not going to show the data points, the new data points for 2021 until towards the end of the video, just because I want to make sure you guys understand everything, before you start applying. I got a lot of people applying through our strategic partner link with Divvy, and over 60% of the people that applied, businesses that applied, did not even complete the application. So we want to make sure that we close the gap on that and get you guys funding and get this tool out to you guys. It's been a lifesaver for my business. So check the link in the description. Use my link to go through the application with Divvy, because your application will get processed a lot faster than if you just go through their main site or somewhere else. So check that if you don't watch the whole video, but please watch the whole video. This is good information, even if you already know about Divvy. And let's see here, little notes I'm looking at here that I put down. So before I get into this video data points about Divvy, please, again, I'm going to ask you, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I know it's annoying hearing me always asking you guys to subscribe. For those that are already my subscribers, I appreciate it. We just hit over 1,000 subscribers, and that happened just within, 3 weeks. Went from like 200 to over 1,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate it. If you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm to get the video out to a wider audience. Okay, so without further ado, don't forget to put that bell notification on as well. Alright, so this is Divvy. It's Divvy Expense Management Platform, and they offer you a credit line. It's like a charge card. Credit line's up to $500,000. So this is basically the contents I'm going to be going over in this video. What is Divvy? That's for those that don't already know what Divvy is. I'll explain that. And then the features that Divvy offers, the Divvy credit line that they offer you, how to get approved, and what everybody's wanting to probably see is the new 2021 direct Divvy rep data points to trigger auto approvals and increase your chances to get approved. And then finally, I'll close it out with my personal final thoughts. So let's get into it. I just wanted to show you guys so you guys can see too the proof that I use Divvy myself. I got approved with them. I think it was back in July or August. And you can see here, it's a screenshot right from my bank. And they just did a few withdrawals out of my bank. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday for $5,000, almost $14,000, $8,500, $1,800. 5,000, almost 7,000, almost 7,000, 16. So when I first started using Divvy, I was learning their expense management system for businesses. So I slowly started learning it, and it became very helpful, and that's pretty much all I use for 90% of our business expenses run through the Divvy credit line and Divvy expense management platform. So It's proof in the pudding right there. I wish I could make it bigger, but I can't with this slideshow. But yeah, I went from a couple $2,000 I was spending, even though I had a high credit line of over $100,000, to gradually building it up, turning everything over to Divvy with my business expenses, to now where I think, I'm spending almost $20,000 a month with our credit line. So with Divvy, you have to use 30% of what credit line they give you if you want to earn the rewards. If you don't meet that 30% threshold, that threshold spend of the credit line per month, then you forfeit those rewards for that month. So anyways, let's get right into it. And I am going to, in a minute, play one of their 90-second videos. So I'm sure you might have already seen it. Just watch it, go through it, because after that, that's when I'm going to be getting into all the 5 data points of getting approved in 2021. So real quick, recap, what is Divvy? Divvy is the first complete spend management platform. With Divvy, companies can eliminate the need for expense reports, gain real-time visibility of their company spending, add security against fraud and wasteful spending, and so much more. Best part of it is Divvy platform is 100% free. They don't charge you anything. They don't charge you any fees at all for the credit line. They make money on the back end through, I believe, MasterCard for the credit card processing. So you don't have to pay them anything. They do, I think, have some other features that you can add on for like reimbursements. That is, I think, $5 a month or something like that for reimbursements, but it's a new feature I haven't got into yet. And they're a huge company. I mean, I think, just went through their 4th round in venture capital and raised like over 160 billion more dollars. I mean, they've got so much capital and backing, So real quick about the features, expense reports. So what's nice about it is everything can be, all your expenses can go through Divvy. You can issue virtual cards, say if you have a bill for hosting or say Google Suite, and you pay Google, say $90 a month. You can set a virtual card, name it Google, and issue that virtual card instantly, put that into your Google Business Google Suite account, and you can set the limit for $100 because your bill's only $90 a month. So you set it for reoccurring, and every month that card, Google will only charge it for the $90, and they can't charge any more than that $100 preset spending limit that you put on there, reoccurring per month. So you can never get overcharged. You can manage your expenses. You can literally make 100 different virtual cards if you want, and have one virtual card for every expense that you have. So you have one for hosting. You can set it so you will never get any of those overcharges without being alerted by the company vendor that you're dealing with, that a card won't go through because you have a preset spending limit on it. So that's kind of like what their subscription manager is. They also give you access to travel deals where they give you a discount if you go through them to book travel. They'll give you not just the virtual cards you can issue anytime you want, but you can also get a physical card. They send that to you right away when you get approved, and you can add your employees or whoever, say your employees or your partner, your business partner, anybody that does business with you, that works for you, you can issue them their own card. Say you have somebody that does deliveries for you that works for you, say part-time, and they need gas or something or whatever, you can set on their preset limits that card has a budget for a set amount, and they can request more if they need to for a business expense, and only you can approve it as the budget owner, as the company owner of the account. So the video will kind of explain that. But like I said, keep watching, guys. I know it may get boring if you already know about Divvy and haven't got approved yet. Keep watching, because after this video, It's only 90 seconds long. Then I'll get into the exact data points, and I'll try to make this as quick as possible, guys. All right. So this is just basically the company dashboard. Once you get approved with Divvy, this is kind of what you'll see. This is not mine. This came off of Divvy's website, but I'm just kind of showing it. I'm not going to show mine, of course. You know, sensitive information and everything. I don't want to be used. But you know, you can see your available credit at all times. There's payment schedule. You can be on like net 30 terms, like a charge card with them, or you can be, and you get less rewards for every dollar if you pay monthly because it's higher risk for Divvy. Or you can do weekly and you get the most rewards if you do it that way. You get like 3 to 5 times the points for hotels, restaurants, and every other dollar you spend. You know, you get rewards based on higher rewards if you pay them quicker. So they also offer like the net 14 as well. I'm on the monthly credit schedule where every month they just do an ACH, and sometimes if I don't want to deal with it, I want to, you know, manage it a little bit more, you know, closer detail, I'll pay, you know, some, you know, a couple of days beforehand, I'll pay part of it or something just to, you know, get it off my back. So anyways, here's the video. I'll play it real quick, and then I promise I'll get into those new 2021 data points that just came from Divvy yesterday from my rep, all right? So just watch this.
Divvy was created to help businesses spend smarter. Fused with the Divvy Smart Card, it's the modern way to manage finances with real-time visibility and control of spending. We think of it as a financial nervous system. We'll show you how it works. Every employee who spends gets their own Divvy card. Budget owners add employees to relevant budgets, each with their own limits. Then spenders spend, categorizing every purchase and uploading receipts right in the Divvy app. If they need more money, they can request it anywhere, whether on the road or just out to lunch. And budget owners can approve or deny in seconds. This means that spenders can never go over pre-approved budgets. And because Divvy makes spending visible in real time, budget owners don't have to wait 30 days for credit card statements or wade through expense reports to know where their money is right now. With Divvy, that's just the beginning, because it's more than a credit card. Pay invoices, create virtual cards, and close your books faster. And do it all while controlling every penny you spend in Divvy. Spend smarter with Divvy.
Yes, I just wanted to, you know, play that little recap video about Divvy just to give a better understanding of what it's about. Like I said, it's 100% free to use. You just have to get approved with them. And they have several different options to get approved with them. Like I said, I'm a strategic partner with them, so I have some data points that are not put out to the public. You know, they are a company that you want to build a good relationship up with. You know, their customer service is great. Everybody that works at Divvy, you know, they're awesome. Plus, like I said, it's free and it saves you so much money and time. Time is money. I think I've probably saved already like over $5,000 or $6,000 just on my accounting alone, because at the end of the year, I just download one Excel sheet statement and it breaks down all my expenses down to the categories, everything that was spent, say on fuel, food, lodging, marketing cost, you know, the list goes on and on. It's easy for my accountant, and it also connects right with QuickBooks and Zora, a few other applications to make accounting a lot easier for you and for your accountant. So, okay, now here's the data points that you guys have been waiting for. So, yeah. So Divvy wants to work with everybody. Of course, their ideal customer is established business. So they, you know, of course, want businesses that are already established, you know, for a year or 2 years. That's their ideal one that has good business credit. But you can still get approved if you're a new business, they try to work with everybody to get everybody approved. Like I said, I started the company that I got approved with. I started my company, I have 4 different companies, but this one I started back in April of 2020, so not that long ago, less than a year ago. But I got approved 3 months later because I built up my business credit with Dun & Bradstreet, with other vendor trade lines and other vendor credit. I built that up for like 3 months solid, got high Paydex score. I didn't have the greatest personal credit score at that time. Now I do, but at that time, I would say my credit was a little bit below average, my personal credit. But we were still approved for over $100,000, and we didn't have like so much in the bank either. I think we had about $10,000, in the bank at that time. They do use the Plaid platform to connect through your bank, your business bank, to see your financials for your bank, your business banking. So at that time I only had a couple months of data, and it wasn't anything huge either, like I said. So let me go through this here. So they do have like auto approval. So if everything checks out, you can get an auto approval and get, approved right away, really quick. Just like mine was like less than 5 days or less than a week, I was approved, and like 10 days later from the time that I filled out the application, 10 days later I had cards mailed to me, FedEx, had my credit line. Like I said, we were approved for over $100,000. I actually decreased our credit limit because they told me that you have to spend the 30% of your credit line per month if you want the rewards. If you don't, then you forfeit the rewards. And of course, I wanted the rewards as well because those add up. I think I got almost 100,000 points in rewards now. I have no plans of using them anytime soon, but one day I will. So the auto approval, Divvy's underwriting factors are based on a variety of different factors like business credit, personal credit, annual revenue, years in business, your industry type. So basically what that means is they're not doing a hard pull on your own personal credit. They may do a soft pull to verify your identity. But the first thing they're going to do is check your Dun & Bradstreet and your Intel score with Experian. I know that for a fact. They do check Experian, your Intel score. If those 2 things check out and they like what they see, it passes that, then they will do an identity pull for your personal credit. I'm not sure what bureau, probably Experian, I believe. I don't even think they did a soft pull on mine. I'm not 100% sure, but I look at my credit reports quite often, and even the soft pulls I don't think I saw them do a soft pull. So I think my business credit was good enough and the business banking was good enough to pass the underwriting requirements. So don't think just because you may have bad credit or not much personal credit established that you won't get approved, because as long as you have, good business credit or solid business credit, even if you're a newer business, as long as you show those payment experiences, every person is different. So every person that applies is going to be in a completely different situation. No one of us businesses are alike. So it doesn't hurt to try, They will try to get you approved. They have several different ways to get you approved, several different options as well. That's what I'm going through right now. So like I said, and it is no PG, it's at least for these, it's no personal guarantee. They're checking your business and everything. It's just a soft pull for your identity, and you'll see that once you get to the approval process, you'll see the contract that you have to sign, the agreement, DocuSign and stuff. So if they can't auto approve you, then it'll go through, they'll offer you another option for business financials approval. So if Divvy's unable to auto approve your business, then you need to have a strong business financials. So you could say have bad personal credit and no business credit established. Technically you could be like that, but as long as you have, hopefully you're not, but if you don't have good credit, personal credit, and you don't have any business credit established, because some people just been in business, say, 8 years, and they never even got any vendor credit because they don't need it or never even knew anything about it. A lot of people don't know about business credit and how to build it and stuff, So you would need to have, your profit and loss sheets, balance sheets for the last 2 years, maybe 1 year, but they told me 2 years, but maybe, like I said, everybody's situation is different. If you have 6 months or 9 months or whatever, 1 year, you could still possibly get approved. They may approve you for a lower limit, and then, once you prove yourself and build that relationship with them, they would, raise your limit. You can request your higher limit anytime within the dashboard. There's a button right to do it, and they'll get back to you within like a week and tell you if, what they can raise your limit to. So if you don't have the, last 2 years and stuff of, profit and loss sheets and balance sheets, so liquid cash on hand, so this would mean for somebody that's, say, a newer business, doesn't really have, any personal credit or perfect personal credit build up. Say you don't have that either, and your business, is very new and stuff, so you don't have any business credit. So if you show in your, say, if you can show in your personal bank account that you have funds in there, that you have income coming in, and or if just in your business bank account, so you could have, a lot of money in your, say, business bank account, but not have bad credit, but not have good credit, just regular, personal credit, and you don't have any business credit built up. But if you have strong liquid cash on hand in your bank, in your business bank, then the Plaid system's going to tell them that, and they're going to be able to, analyze that to see if they can get you approved, based on your, high cash balance in there. What a high cash balance is, they didn't tell me, but I would say, 5, 10, 20, 30, 50,000, 100,000, whatever, I can't tell you that, and they're not going to tell you every single data point, it's just not going to happen, because everybody's situation is different, and the underwriter has to look at all those things, So if you don't have that either, then you can have, if you have you can do a cross-corporate guarantee. It's kind of like a personal guarantee, but it basically means if you own another business that already has, established business credit, that's already been in business, say, for a year or 2 years, you could, apply under your new business, as long as you're the majority owner or the majority stakeholder in the other business, the existing business already established, and do like a kind of like a personal guarantee, but it's basically saying if Divvy's going to give the new business a credit line, and you default and not pay them, then they can come after, the established company. So if that makes any sense. And then they also have, if they can't get you approved on any of those levels, then they have secured line. So just like Brex and some of these other fintech companies, they're like black and white, cut and dry. You either approved or not. You need to have $50,000 or $100,000 in the bank, or already be established, for a year, 2 years, and have to have so much, business coming in and showing all that. Divvy's different. I'm not saying Divvy would just give credit out to anybody, but they actually try to get you approved, because they make money on getting you approved and you using their platform, so they really want to get you approved. And they're a fairly new startup company. They were pretty much silent. Started I think in 2016, but they're really blowing up in the last 1 year or so. And they're becoming a big threat to, I believe, like Brex and others. So back to us saying the secured line. So they have an option where you can do prepaid, send them, if they can't approve you for anything else, then you could do a prepaid option, or they can approve you for a cash deposit option, and they'll match whatever you send. So I think the minimum is like $5,000. So if you send them $5,000, set up the account with them, then they're going to give you a $10,000 line of credit. So the way I look at it is, utilize it. It's a free service that you say you have $5,000 in your bank. Use that $5,000 and put it towards something. So, get an account set up with Divvy and put that money to work for you and save your time, because you can literally put all your expenses through Divvy and then just have one monthly payment every month coming through. I know that's not an option for all new businesses, small businesses that are cash strapped, but I would tell you, if you can afford it, do it, because after a couple months they will, as long as you're paying them, they're likely to unsecure it. You're not going to have to wait 6 months or a year or whatever. They monthly review accounts, and they're really good about that. So so when you're building a business, you need to build up relationships, and I tell you, Divvy's one you want to have a relationship with. I'm not just saying that because I'm a strategic partner, and we earn a little bit from them for sending you guys to them. That helps with supporting this channel and everything. But like I said, I've saved so much time and money just over the past 5-6 months of having Divvy, because I literally have everything funneling through Divvy for my business, and I just have to pay one bill every month, and that's it. I set them all up through virtual cards and set it and forget it. Pay my marketing costs, pay my subscriptions, online costs, all that through Divvy, and then I just pay Divvy every month, and then I get rewards on it, and I don't have to deal with accounting because it's all broken down in spreadsheets and stuff that they provide for you. So build up the relationship with them. That's all I can say. Even if they start you off with, say, a small credit line and they approve you, say, for $2,000 or something, it may not be as much as you would hope, but it's $2,000 is better than nothing. So build up the relationship with them, and 6 months down the line, who knows, you could have $20,000 or $50,000 or even $100,000 credit line. If your business is growing and they see you're growing, they're going to give you the more credit. And I don't know this for 100% certain, but they've mentioned even on their site and blog that they're going to be trying to do working capital loans as well, so it can be like revolving. So I don't know when that's going to happen, but I think it's only a matter of time before they start offering that. Of course, they would charge you a percentage fee on that if you're having a revolving balance. But anyways, I rambled a little bit too much, I think. So like I said, do not forget to check the application link in the description. We are a strategic partner, and if you use our link, I promise you, you're gonna get your application processed a lot faster if you go through the front door the regular way or whatever. I deal with my rep. We talk about every week, and so I'm in constant contact with them. If you already applied through my link and you haven't heard back from them and it's been over a week, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze, get back to me, send me an email. My email is in the About page on YouTube, the YouTube channel. Click that and send me an email, and I will follow up directly with Divvy about your application and see what's the hold up. But my account rep at Divvy did say that more than half of the applications that came through our link, and it's several hundred that applied, and half of those did not even fill out the full application or did not submit the final documents, so make sure that you do that, get back to them with anything they may need and stuff, so you can get that approval processed, because they do need a few things from you. But it's an easy process as long as you already have your business set up. Like I said, mine was only set up, and 3 months later I was able to get, 6-figure credit line with them. So, don't let anything discourage you. If you're an established business, go for it. If you're not established business, only been around a couple months, still reach out to them, try to fill out the application, and they'll let you know if they can approve you, and if they can approve you. If they can't, they'll let you know what you need to do and everything to get approved for them, based on your particular situation. So anyways, you guys take care. Appreciate all the support. We just hit over 1,000 subscribers. We did that just in about 3 weeks time, because less than a month ago I only had about 200 subscribers. Now I have over 1,000 subscribers. So great growth on the channel. I appreciate my subscriber base. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on. I have more credit gems coming here very soon. I'm trying to put out videos almost daily, if you guys haven't already noticed. And I hope I'm not annoying you guys. I just keep it real, tell you guys honest truth, unlike some other YouTubers. Just tell you whatever just so they can make a video and get paid from YouTube. I'm not trying to do that. I'm keeping everything real, keeping it legit. Till next time, you guys take care. Out.